Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm at Devil's Kitchen Lake in southern Illinois. For reference, I'm east of Giant City State Park, south of Crab Orchard Lake, and a good ways west of Garden of the Gods, probably about an hour west of Garden of the Gods. I've never been to this lake before. I've been wanting to come here many times and check it out. Today's the day, so I'm going to take you along and show you as much of it as I can. Now, it's an 800-acre lake. So we won't, and I'm in a kayak, so I won't be able to show you all of it, but I'll show you some of it. The part that I have seen while I was hiking River to River Trail looks really pretty. This is one of the deeper lakes in Illinois. It's, I think, a maximum of 90 feet deep, so it's pretty deep. There's a lot of cool features about it, so let's get started and I'll show you more. Okay, so I found this map, and it's really handy. It was at the boat ramp. This is Crab Orchard Lake here, and for reference, there's Heron, Marion to be over here, Mount Vernon's up that way. So we're down pretty far in southern Illinois. Little Grassy Lake is not far away either. It's right here. I've been there before, but I've never been to Devil's Kitchen. That's where we're at today. So I started up here, was the easiest boat ramp to get to, and then I decided rather than because I want to get into some more shallow area. So I was about as far away as I could. So I went up and around the lake and I put in right here. So now I'm not too far, and you can see all of these orange dots, that's all no wake. So it's getting a little more shallow, but it's still really deep. I've been paddling along. So this is to the north, looking at where I started to put in. And then when I flip around, that'd be the farthest south, but this here cuts over, and this is where I want to get. Up in here, but I don't know if I can see one. I'll show you one here in a little bit. You'll be paddling along right out here in the middle, this wide open, and there'll just be a treetop right there, right underneath you. Actually hit one. This water's super clear too. I don't know if you can see how far you can see the paddle go down. So there could literally be fish anywhere. I'm not sure if I'm even going to catch one today. I think it's going to be tough. There's lots of vegetation, so it should be good fishing. I'm sure there's big fish here. It's just whether or not I'm good enough to get onto one. But I'm gonna get headed to where we're going, and then I'll show you one of them treetops if we come across one. But there's lots of good rock formations coming. That's what I really want to see in this paddle today. Okay, for reference, there's a bank. There's a treetop. I was cruising along here and I saw that, and then I went right over the top of this one. Right there, and then there's the other bank. I'm on it right now. Oh, I think this is okay, look there, it had a piece of rebar in it so that you would see it. Maybe not hit it with your boat, but someone has. There's some more of it, and it's not going to stay up. But what I think is that hill would have went down into the water and then leveled out and then come up this side. We're down in the hills of southern Illinois, remember? And they built a dam up there on the north end, and it flooded all this timber, everything that was here. Now, without wind working on these and no current, they're just still standing there. So these are the trees that were at the bottom, and they're just on the surface of the water. So that gives you an idea of what kind of structure is down underneath us. And as clear as this water is, and as much vegetation as there is, there's probably a state record fish in here. It is a really cool lake. I can see some out there, some sticking up, trees. I've seen a couple beaver dams. But the thing is, it would be hard to fish. Now, this is a 10-horse lake, so if you bring a boat with an outboard, 10-horse limit. But I think you could really catch some fish. But we're going to keep heading up in here. So this splits off again. This side goes this way, and we're going to stay on this side because that's going to get us closest to what I saw when I was hiking west out of the Panther's Den. And I got a little bit of a peek at it in the fall. I want to get a better up-close view of it. Another thing, I saw some kayaks way up on the north end. There was two of them when we went through that boat ramp. And I seen one boat putting in down here. Other than that, so it'd be two of us and one boat, 5 people on 800 acres is all I've seen so far. So we're going to get on up in there, show you some more scenery, and hopefully catch a fish. All right, there's the first fish. And it's not bad. It's a bluegill, but he hit hard, and I thought I had a pretty good one for a minute, so it was a good fight, but let's see if we can get some more. There's another one. Got some really interesting coloration on him. Kind of a little bit like a walleye or something. Kind of neat. Still smallmouth, still bluegill, but we'll let him go. Okay, I think that's the best one yet. Pretty nice. Took a little drag out. We're getting pretty close up to the end of this end, I think, and I haven't seen the rock formations that I thought I saw before, so I don't know. We'll see if my eyes were playing tricks on me. Maybe the leaves are hiding them this time of year. I don't know. We're gonna keep working our way up there. Okay, well, I did find some for you. And I think I'm at the end of this tip of the lake. So that would tell me that the River Trail is right up in there, and it is the part that is on the west side of the Panther's Den. Panther's Den would be kind of in that direction. But I really thought there was more than this. I figured it was just the whole lake. So if anybody watching is from the area and knows the lake better, please comment. Let us know what else the lake has to offer. I kind of navigated a minefield with a headwind, minefield of tree stumps. And right when I started to shoot this, I went over a big one. And it's a little unnerving, something I'm not used to, being out here all by myself on the water and hitting a stump. It's a little bit eerie, but I'm gonna turn around and fish my way back. So far I've caught 4. I think there's a fish laying up there right off that rock slab. So we're gonna catch him and then turn around and paddle back. Golly. Yeah, that'd be a keeper. The guy wanted to catch the bluegill. Come on now. That's it. These things are nice bluegill. A lot of them. All right. First bass. Guys, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video. We didn't catch the state record bass that we was hoping to, but we caught several bluegill, nice bluegill, and some crappie. If you enjoyed the video, think about subscribing to our channel. We'd love to have you back for all of our videos. As always, we thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next one.